In this video, we'd like to demonstrate some of the more modular capabilities of the Access. And in particular, we're going to focus on self-generating patches. So the Access itself is playing the different elements of the Access to create just ever-evolving tones that you can continue to manipulate the parameters to change the sound yourself. So let's have a look at our setup. We've got the LFO routed into the CV input. We've got the CV track control set to ABX, meaning both oscillator A and B are going to be controlled by this LFO amount. We've got the waveform A routed into the filter modulation input. That way when we select external down here in the mod select, oscillator A will be used here, or we can turn this around. Right now we've got it set on oscillator B to modulate the filter cutoff. You'll notice in the mixer section none of the oscillators are actually going into the filter. We've got the filter resonance turned all the way up, so the filter's self-oscillating. Cutoff frequency set about 12 o'clock. Envelope, we're going to use a little bit of envelope here to modify the filter, and we can use positive or negative polarity type filter envelopes. Also, we've got the velocity in coming from the filter out. That way, whatever runs through the filter is going to be modulating this parameter or this parameter. That's good for just some chaotic stuff. Also, we've got waveform B routed into our gate input. That means the frequency of this oscillator B is firing off our envelopes here, and for the filter and for the amplifier section. And in the amplifier section, we're just going to be using a simple decay or attack decay type envelope. You can play with any of these parameters, but this is a great little setup, as you're going to see, for just creating some very random chaotic noises. Also in the LFO, we've set up the sample and hold waveform, set a decent rate here so that stuff will happen frequently. If we turn this down, you'll hear changes happen less frequency. So let's go ahead and turn it up and see what we're getting here. So right now we've just got the envelope. It's being triggered by the oscillator, and also this oscillator is modulating the cutoff frequency. But let's go ahead and change some parameters here. Now we can start introducing stuff going into the filter, like the ring modulator. So play around with that, have fun, and there's a lot you can do just depending on how you set your controls.